Hello folks and welcome to Wellness to You. Please rely heavily on these tutorials and not so much on email replies from support. You will get very short, minimalist answers. So watch this video as many times as
I want to
necessary.
demonstrate the features that are available for a cashless technician within SIMPLIFI Mobile. If you need help getting a login, talk to your SIMPLIFI administrator, contact our support team at support@craneconnectivity.com. Let's get started by logging in. You will see three lines in the top left corner, better known as the hamburger menu. Tap on the hamburger menu to bring up our available options. Let's start by looking in support materials. Tap on the arrow to the right of support materials to expand the options. Here we will see troubleshooting, parts list, vendor compatibility, and training and tech notes. These areas are good to use for quick reference. Starting with troubleshooting, this step-by-step area will give you information on basic troubleshooting, bezel messages, ease of installation, and EOI diagnostics. By tapping on the hamburger menu, it will display the options menu again. Next, we will look at the parts list. Parts available for Navigator and Cora will be displayed with part numbers, images, and description of each part. Parts are grouped by category to make it easier to find the parts you need. Vendor compatibility is used to determine if a vendor is compatible with Crane cashless devices. Vendors are categorized by manufacturer. A green check mark indicates the item is compatible. A red X indicates the function is not compatible. A yellow exclamation point indicates additional parts may be required. Pay close attention to the minimum firmware and any special requirements listed on the model. In the Training and Tech Notes section, you will find manuals, installation guides, and technical notes. You also find how-to and installation videos. By tapping on the download icon, the document or video will download to your device. After an item is downloaded, it can be viewed by tapping on the name of the item. The next area we will look at is device search. Devices can be searched by customer, location, point of sale, asset ID, or device serial number. When searching by customer, all devices belonging to a location or point of sale under that customer will be displayed. This is helpful if you need to check more than one device. By tapping on a device, you will see high-level information about the device. At the top, we will see the POS code, description, and device serial number. Next will be the last time the device communicated, followed by the last DEX received. Local is the local time on the cashless device. Device is the time on the device you're using with SIMPLIFI. By tapping on View to the right of the last DEX, you can view the DEX file. Continuing down the list, you will see the signal strength and type of radio, current firmware and card types accepted. Also cache discounting values and current scheduled DEX times. Tapping on pending updates will display the status of any pending updates. If you have addresses entered in VinMax or SIMPLIFI, you can see the location of the device by tapping on Location. If there are any alerts for the device, they will be in red on the alerts icon. Tap on the alerts to see the open alerts. Swiping to the right will bring up the dashboard. This will be historical data for the last 7 days. There are 5 categories. Connectivity, the count of pings or connections. DEX, count of DEX files received. We expect 14 or 2 per day. Cashless success, the percentage of attempts to purchase. Cashless percentage, percent of cashless sales versus cash sales. Sales, percent of sales versus previous 7 days. You also see a marker on the right side. It will either be yellow, green, or red. If it is green, the values are greater this week than last. Yellow, the values are the same as the previous week. Red, the values are less than the previous week. We will look at one more area, device assignment. You can assign a device to an asset prior to powering on the unit. Enter the serial number of the device for a navigator, or enter the Phys ID for Cora. Next, enter the asset ID in the equipment code and tap on Continue. This will load the equipment and POS information. Tap on Assign Device to assign. You can power on the unit and the assignment will occur.